we are talking about Germany and about 100,000 hectares. And that means we are talking about the areas from Baden in the south, from Franconia and Württemberg in the east, with many different grape variety styles, all on the dry side, going in the center to areas like Pfalz and Rheinhessen, and with high focus on the dry side of Riesling style. And then we are moving to Rheingau and Nahe with a combination of both, with dry style and sweet style. And we are moving further north to Mosel, again more sweet wines, but also some dry wines. And the most northern area, the Ahr, is only red wine. So we have very diverse areas, and from the perspective of Australia, you think everything is so close together and why do they do so different things? But at the end, the climate situation and the tradition of the areas, it's very different. The basic of all wines in Germany in the VDP is the VDP Gutswein. It's a wine which comes from the estate's vineyards, and it should show the special character of the area. In my example, it's the wine in your left glass. It's Gutswein Riesling 2013. This is the basic wine. It should be a Pfalz typical wine. It comes from our winery, from the vineyards around Gimmeldingen, between Neustadt and Deidesheim. It's the center, the core part of the Pfalz area. Second level is the village level. It's Ortswein in German, and the Ortswein comes from classified sites in that village. Not every vineyard is proposed, allowed to bring us a village wine. Mostly the village wine is used from the wineries for younger wines from classified sites. Next level is the Premier Cru level. It's VDP Erste Lage. I also have to show you maybe the capsules. You have to look, if you look on German wines first, it's important to look at the eagle with the grape cluster. This is the sign of the VDP association. And then, if it's the Erste Lage or Große Lage, you find it on the capsule, VDP Erste Lage. The last one is the VDP Große Lage, and it's comparable to a Grand Cru. It's the very best sites, very traditional sites, highly recommended, and that is the classification of the vineyard sites. Now we have the problem that makes things a bit more complicated in Germany, that we also do different sweetness levels. If you have the dry side, it's only named by these things: Gutswein with the variety, Ortswein with the village name and the variety, Erste Lage with the village name, the site's name, the variety, and Große Lage only with the site's name and Große Lage and the variety. And the top wines are named as a GG, which means that is the predicate for the dry Riesling from the top sides. And also, for sure, in some areas, some Spätburgunder, Pinot Noir, and some Pinot Blanc. It depends on the local situation. But if you move, for example, to the Mosel, you would find, for example, a Erste Lage or a Ortswein or a Gutswein or a Grand Cru, a Große Lage with the name Cabinet. And that every time means it's a slightly sweet wine with a fresh, sweet style, not too sweet, balanced, nice, easy to drink and also to store, and with some higher ideas. And the second level is Spätlese, which is more sweet in style, more intense, higher ripeness of the grapes, and next level Auslese. And if you find these traditional predicates, Cabinet, Spätlese, Auslese, Beerenauslese, Trockenbeerenauslese or Eiswein on a label, it's a question of higher ripeness and higher sweetness level in these wines. So at the end, I think it's not so complicated as it seems. You find on that estate wine only Pfalz and Riesling. So very simple, very clear. Second wine, you find 2013 Gimmeldingen, Pfalz. Gimmeldingen is the village name where the wine comes from, and Pfalz the area. And if you want to see dry and all this stuff, you find it on the back label. Now we come to the Erste Lage. You find, like in Burgundy, the name of the village and the name of the vineyard site. Königsbacher Ölberg. Königsbach is the village, Ölberg is the vineyard, Riesling Pfalz. And you find VDP Erste Lage on the capsule. And then we have the top wine, our Grand Cru. The name of the vineyard is without the village name. It's only Edic on the label. It comes from Königsbach, like the Ölberg, but Königsbacher you find only on the back label. So it's Edic, and because it's a dry wine, it has the predicate GG and GG here in the bottle. And to know how the vineyard is classified, you have to look here on the top side on the capsule again. It's Große Lager on the capsule, and you'll see it's a Grand Cru. If we would have Ernie's wines, Ernie Losen, who is all the time together with us in the last days, he has also Ürziger Würzgarten Spätlese, and that would be also a VDP Große Lager. And Ürziger Würzgarten is the Grand Cru site, and you find Spätlese, which means the wine is sweet.